Welcome back to Doc's Hot Shop and Forge. So today we're working on a post vise restoration project. This is a 7-inch jaw vise. We'll never know the maker because where it's usually stamped on the box has been completely obscured by welding dag. So that is what it is. It has a lot of the hallmarks of a pt2, but nothing I can 100% hang my hat on, so I won't give it a name or a maker. So far we've, as you've seen, welded the mounting plate up again. Now we're going to replace, being careful not to let this overbalance, the nubbin on the end of the post was flame cut off at some point in the past. I've ground it back to bare metal and drilled and installed a little dowel pin just to locate the piece that I'm going to weld on so that I can have everything snug, fluxed, bring it all up to temperature uniformly, and then it's just a matter of on the anvil, tap, 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 and that should be welded. So let's get the forge lit, let's get things hot, and let's have some fun. So that's our setup for heating it. We're using a little tin and steak anvil as a prop to keep everything nice and level and to keep it from falling and flopping. I'm using a bit of an old wrought iron bolt as a handle to help me lift it. This thing is bloody heavy. I've got a holdfast in the anvil so that when I put it down I've got it set to a spot more or less, and I'll try and keep this eye area over the horn, which means that the area that I'm working is going to be over here somewhere. Hopefully all in frame. I'll be changing the focus of the back camera in a minute as we come up on doing the first fluxing. Tighten this up a little bit. Just adding a bit more flux because this stuff burns out. probably taken. Time for an offsider. That's welded. Need to just forge this down a little. That's loose now. Not a good thing. That weld is solid. Honestly, I don't know how well this is going to work. I'm going to try and draw that nubbin out a little bit. Because honestly, I think it's a little bit too big. Now, if I draw it out a little bit, then I can trim it off later before it goes to its new owner. Done. The collar is loose. I'm going to have to arc weld that just to keep it from falling off. But it is what it is. What I'll do is I'll put a few little tacks around on the underside. They'll be inconspicuous, but they'll hold the collar from going anywhere. Let's put this vise back together again. Okay. Upside down. Okay. It's the key and the wedge back in place. Spring is a little bit out of alignment. Okay, so we've got the bolt in. Now, admittedly, this isn't the most secure bolt. But it doesn't really have to be, because once it's under load, okay. And that's it. Should put some oil on there. For those wondering, the best oil for this sort of thing is a light weight oil, because you want it to be able to drip away and carry scale dust and whatnot away with it. Now the jaws don't line up perfectly, oddly enough, nor do the jaws on my big one either. So I'd say that's pretty par for the course on these, because they do get a fair amount of abuse. So I'm just winding it out a little bit, make sure that we've got oil pretty much as far in as we can. Oop, don't go too far. Now ideally these get stored inside and out of the weather. This one was stored outside and quite badly in the weather. So there we go. Put a rag underneath it to catch any oil drips. That's it. She is good and ready. Now, funny thing is, same jaw width as this one. Just take a look at that versus that. It's quite a lighter vise. So this is actually the light version. Also see that mine's got a much shorter, lower portion to the leg than this one. So, yeah. Anyway, we will never know who made it, which is unfortunate. But that's been lost to the mist of time and somebody's desire to strike their electrode on the vise. Anyway, she is ready to go. So that's where I'm going to leave off. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to share on social media. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. When you do, don't forget, ring the notification bell. So get out to your shop, finish a project, repair a tool. But whatever you do, stay safe, and I'll catch you for the next one.